Collective gang in this thing. What I do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a collective message. What's up, you guys? We did it. We made it to 5,000. Oh my gosh. We'll get into that in a minute. Holy angels and spirit guides give us exactly what we need to know for my collective. This is a reading for any sign, you guys. All right. Any zodiac sign. It is a general message, of course, and it may or may not resonate. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest for whoever else is here for. Use your intuition to do that. If it sounds like it's not for you, it's probably not. Okay, just leave that for who it is here for, okay? You could take a moment, click that like button, guys, all right, as well as the subscribe button. All right, if you want to make it official, if you want to become a part of the gang, if you want to become a part of the starting lineup, you know, because we are a newer channel. So, if you want to be a part of the growth in the beginning, not the ending, then go ahead and click that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload on this channel. Now, you guys, for those of you who are new here, most of you are, I would assume, I do have another channel on this platform, which is for like a specific sign. And that is what I thought I was going to be doing today. I'm not a psychic, guys. I am an intuitive reader. And I got a real stern, okay, pivot from the divine during the premeditation. I thought this was going to be a reading for my other channel. The sage ended up burning me, okay, and it was just one thing after another, and it's like, no, this is not a message. This is a message for the collective channel, ma'am. Like, we need you to wake up, get it already. So if you are here, I do believe that there is something for you in this message, okay? I'm not for the clickbaity type of titles just to get people in. So I'm assuming by whatever this title is going to be, you resonate with this message to a great deal or a great extent. I am feeling that the urge to say that this is a message for someone who's suffering from a broken heart. Even if you think you've healed from this, there are parts of this connection and this relationship that still trigger you. Even on a subconscious level, you might not notice it. So it could trigger you in different ways. This is a person who hurt you a great deal, that's showing up in this energy. I know that I hear a lot of people like trying to push this individual away, push this energy away. This energy showing up today doesn't have anything to do with them, is what I'm hearing. There's something that the divine is still trying to work through you. They're still trying to work out of you. They're still trying to integrate new ways of viewing things, new perspectives, so that you can move forward, so that you can move forward healthily, so that you can still be optimistic about relationships and romance and things of that nature. For some of you, I feel like your optimism has kind of run out if this is your message. So the first card out was actually believe in your good luck. First quarter moon in Sagittarius. Now, signs will show up, especially in this deck. That doesn't mean that it's for that specific sign. This is just the energy that they're integrating into the message. So take it if it resonates. And if you are this sign, then that's amplified but times a billion. Okay, that's double confirmation for you, but it doesn't necessarily have to be for that sign. See, the fact that it's saying that you need to believe in your good luck is signifying that they are wanting to move you forward. There is something coming in or something that's trying to come in, but there may be a bit of a blockage, either consciously or subconsciously. You're blocking this new energy from coming in, and it is because of what you've experienced in the past. Now, like I said, this feels very particular for someone who's going through a heartbreak, who has gone through a heartbreak that changed you, that transformed you. This is a very transformative heartbreak. It's extremely painful, and I'm definitely sending you love and light if this is your message. It doesn't matter what your gender is. This person, I feel like this heartbreak came out of nowhere is what they're saying. So this is why it may have hurt even more, because you didn't see it coming. It was like kind of a blindsiding. It's also suggesting that this person realizes how you rode for them, like how you were there for them, how you supported them, how good you were to them, how much you poured into them, how much you let them sip from your cup, even though they were undeserving, and they still fucked you over. You see what I'm saying? It's like, it's mind blowing me right now. I'm normally like the light and bubbly type if you listen to my other readings, but I don't feel that right now. So just kind of flow with it and go with it. Of course, leave me a comment down below and let me know if you're resonating so far. Like I said, definitely sending you love and light. So we have leave the past behind. Now, I do feel like this is the past holding on to you. Okay. For some of you, you may feel like I said, like you've healed from this, like you've let go of this. This could be on a subconscious level that you're still holding on to this person. How does that look in real life? An example, a prime example would be you actively saying, okay, it's been long enough. I'm going to be ready to start dating. And then when you do start dating, you're comparing these people, right, to what you've experienced in the past. Or you're holding new people accountable for shit that old people did. Or you're going all the way to the extreme and saying, I'm not dating at all. Like, I'm not doing this at all. I'm tapping out. I'm out the game. I'm out. Or you are saying, you know what? I'm only going to have friends with benefits. I'm about to play these bitches, okay? I'm about to be that Playboy Cardi. I'm about to be that Playgirl, okay? I'm about to just play them all, right? That is something that they are wanting to bring to your attention. Those are just a couple of examples. If this is something that you're still holding on to, or a way in which you're still holding on to things from the past that's affecting your current situation and your future, on a subconscious level, they are going to get ready to bring this to your attention. There will be specific instances where you will have no choice but to look at yourself in the mirror and recognize, oh, damn, I didn't have to, like, I may have overdid that. Or maybe I was in the wrong in that instance. Or maybe I am being too tough on myself. Maybe I am being too hard on myself or other people. Now, it's very funny that they made me just say that phrasing, too hard on myself, because I feel like for some of you, you're having a hard time forgiving yourself. So it's almost that sentiment. Okay, so we have full moon in Pisces. Full moons are about extreme changes of energy. It could also signify transformation, transformative energies. And the only word there is forgive. So it's giving like the sentiment of kicking yourself for not recognizing somebody's foolish ways, for not recognizing the red flags early on, or for not knowing what somebody was going to do, even though there was no way that you could have known what they were going to do. There's no way. They blindsided you, you guys. Let's be very clear about that. This was a blindsided betrayal. I'm very curious to know down in the comments, for those of you who are resonating with this, what happened. And then based on what happened, why are you the one to blame? Because I feel like you do have some bad taste in your mouth towards this individual. And then after some time that will be removed, but you're still holding yourself accountable to the fault of your own happiness is what they're saying. So you're not allowing yourself to be happy elsewhere, or you're not allowing yourself to you are not allowing yourself to free your own energy from this shit that you experienced in the past, even though you had no control over the experience that you went through. Does that make sense? For others of you, for a lot of you, there's a need to relax your standards for yourself, not other people, for yourself. I feel like you are like extremely tough on yourself, extremely tough on your actions, right? You hold yourself to a very high standard. And that's needing to shift is what they're saying. The high standard you are okay. There's no way that you could have known that this was going to happen. There's no way that you could have foreseen this person's character changing, the mask slipping, this individual doing what they did. There's no way that you could have known that they were going to do this. It blindsided you, like literally. But there's a sentiment of kicking yourself or feeling stupid for not seeing it when there's no way that you would have saw it, guys. No way. There's no way that you would have saw it. And I'm not making excuses for you. This is what they're saying. So you are needing to relax some of the harshness that you have for yourself, some of the standards that you have on yourself, and place those standards, those boundaries, and the harshness on the new people. On the new people. Yeah. That standards, those boundaries, that requirement list, it need to be long as fuck, y'all. I'm just saying. That's how you're going to protect yourself. Okay? Not forgiving yourself or blaming yourself, kicking yourself. Like, there's also, for some of you, this sentiment of like, a rumination of negative self-talk. It's like feeling like stupid for how did I let this happen to me? How did I not see this? That is counterproductive. Wow, this is a very specific message. Now let's get into a little bit of energy from this individual. What do we have here? Getting to know each other. Yeah. So this person definitely liked what you were putting out, okay? They were picking up what you were laying down, baby. So for me to say that, I do feel like you fell for this person quite quickly, in your eyes, in retrospect. Like when you look back, it's like, damn, I definitely should have waited a little bit longer. They're wanting you to stop going back and thinking about what you should have done differently, because you can't change that. That's something that you have like absolutely no control over. And you don't have control over people. You don't have control over other people. So there is also this sentiment of like, I should have waited to get to know them a little bit more. I should have waited. You don't have control over what you could be with a bitch for 10 years, y'all. You could be with somebody for 10, 15, 20 years and they could still change. They could still be wearing a mask for all that time. I'm just saying, that is not out of reach. I'm not reaching when I say that. Okay. People's representatives can stick around for as long as they feel that they need to. And whatever this betrayal was, this person waited just long enough to, for you to have feelings, for you to have some form of strings attached, especially emotional strings. So much so that they thought that they would get away with that you would forgive them very quickly. Yeah, you're too relaxed in this situation. You're too comfortable in this relationship. You may have said to this person that you don't want to start over, that you're so happy that you found them. I do feel like you expressed a lot of feelings to this person in which they planned to use to their advantage. So sort of weaponizing your vulnerability. I don't like this individual, you guys. I'm gonna be very honest. I don't like the energy that they are showing up as right now. That's not to say that they won't change, but this is really a message for you to see a different perspective of how things played out so that you can forgive yourself, move on, and allow the real shit to come in. Okay? They was just playing. It was play. All right. This connection was just for play, and it was a very hard lesson, and it was a very hard decision that you had to make for some of you. But it was a very hard lesson. Okay, so you are maturing beyond this, but you're still holding yourself accountable to a fault. Heart-to-heart conversation. So this is somebody who's wanting to come in and speak with you. Okay. This is somebody who has a bit of arrogance, guys. I have to be very honest. They do feel like they still are entitled to a conversation with you. Depending on how much emotion was expressed in this connection, whether it got to the point of saying I love you or not, this is somebody who feels like they have tapped deep enough into your emotions to where a conversation is necessary and a conversation will be granted, and that you won't so quickly leave the past behind. Now, they are now pointing out to me, depending on how long I said it's been since you disconnected from this energy, you not forgiving yourself is what's allowing them to still attach themselves to your energy, you guys. Because I know for some of you, it's like, bitch, I have not dealt with this person in years. It's been years upon years upon years upon years. Why are they here? Why are they here? Yeah, it's because there's something either subconsciously, like I said, or subconsciously that you are holding on to. And I don't get that you're holding on to any feelings or emotions, so to speak, for a good majority of you for this person. These are like criticisms that you have of yourself for how you let this shit go down. You may have felt like you relinquished or released control to another person. So you're holding yourself accountable, and it's time to release this. Otherwise, this person will still have access to your energy. Okay. So, I did notice at the bottom of this deck, the Chariot, right? So I do feel like you will move beyond this. Okay. You have all of the tools necessary to move beyond this and go in the direction that feels good for you. I feel as soon as you hop on one of these horses, and there's many of them here. Okay, look at all of the power within this figure's hands, within their energy, right? The power is coming from the hands. That's what this is signifying for me. That's what they're pointing out, as well as the heart space, right? The solar plexus. Okay, we also have an illumination on the third eye. So there's a lot of integration of power, or you relinquishing your power, taking your power back. The way to do that is to forgive yourself. That might be a little bit tough for some of you. Now, they are saying for a small portion of you, you might not have forgive this person. You might not have forgiven this individual. And Forgiveness of this person and yourself is the way to get the ball rolling. It is the way to get movement, forward movement, if that is what you want. I feel like the second you hop on one of these horses, we have the Tower. You like the Tower, bitch? What? No. The Tower gets such a bad rap in tarot. It's not a bad card, you guys, okay? It depends on what the context is. In this context, we have the Chariot. Chariot is about movement. It's about success. It's about being successful and victorious. Wherever you're taking these horses, wherever you're taking them, you got a billion of them. So the opportunities and the directions that you can go are unlimited, right? So the Tower in this context is something powerful, something surprising, and something extremely abundant that you will be going towards. It's an opening that you're not quite expecting, because the Tower in this placement is showing a surprise. Okay, so hopping on this Chariot, right? Releasing that energy of the past, hopping on the Chariot and moving towards your future, your destiny, which you might not even know what that is, because we do have the Fool card, right? And the Fool signifies moving forward, being optimistic, even though you don't know what's on the other side of that fucking cliff, even though it's the sun over there. Okay? Illumination, abundance, happiness, beauty. Okay? Suntans and sipping vino, baby, right? There's a great deal of happiness on the other side of this. You just have to recognize your power, is what they're saying, you guys. Okay, recognize your power to move beyond this. For some of you, you're dealing with a bit of depression, and so for those of you who resonate with that portion, don't force anything to fit. It could be anywhere on the spectrum of depression, from mild to severe. I am definitely sending you love and light. You are in control of getting out of this, is what they're saying. You have all the power within your hands to move beyond this, and it's going to blow your mind when you look back, even just 4 weeks from now, even just 8 weeks from now, right? 4 or 5 months from now, getting on this Chariot, it's going to blow your mind how much progress you've made and just the surprises that are on the other side. Okay. I do feel like it's a shift that will change your life. It does feel like you are taking a major life turn if you decide to hop on this Chariot. That does mean that major things are shifting and changing. For some of you, this could look like long distance moves, like moving your entire life, or downsizing a great deal so that you can travel, right? The Fool can signify traveling as well, like a vagabond, right? Selling everything and traveling the world. Ultimately, whatever that looks like for you, those are just a couple of examples. The Sun is what's on the other side of the Fool card. It's the Fool in the upright. So it's an optimistic leap of faith, and your happiness. It is the ultimate, leap towards your fulfillment, your happiness, whatever your sun is. Okay. Everybody's recipe is going to be different. This is about quality of life. This is about choosing what your quality of life will look like in the future. And right now it's feeling very bleak for some of you. But what you're not recognizing is relaxing a little bit, forgiving yourself, releasing this energy for the divine to take care of it. They will get their karma. You didn't have anything to do with this. I'm not saying to wash your hands completely of your accountability. No, taking accountability and holding on and harboring some ill feelings towards yourself, like regret or embarrassment. All of that is low vibrational and it's not helping. That's the point of what they're saying with your energy. Let that person get their karma on the other side, wherever they gonna go, whatever bitch they gonna get under next, whatever dude they gonna get on top of next. Let the universe handle that. Shall we move forward? Okay? And trust the process is what they're saying. Yeah, because I see trust all will be well. Okay, so first quarter moon in Libra. So there's a need for a balancing act in your energy. Okay, a recalibration. For some of you, there needs to be some deep smudging in your house. Okay, so that looks like getting some of your some sage, right? Palo Santo, lighting some incense, lighting some candles, playing some meditation music, doing rituals if that's something that you believe in, or if that's something that you are guided towards doing. And the movement forward, baby, is a beautiful thing. I don't get that you're going directly into a relationship, and for most of you, I don't even feel like that's what you want. But it is a beautiful, beautiful oasis and a beautiful energy and quality of life of pouring into yourself and loving on yourself to a level that you've never felt before. And it feels extremely fulfilling. And this is where they need to get you before they bring the new love in. Because at this juncture, you're giving everything to yourself. Okay. You're giving yourself your own damn flowers. Look at all these flowers. You're not waiting for somebody to crown you with flowers, bitch. I could do it myself. I got a whole garden, hoe. I could go out there and cut them right now. Stepping into that energy will solidify in your mind this strength that you're needing. Because I feel like you lost optimism in your own judgment. You feel like you chose wrong. You feel like your picker is off or something to that effect. And getting into this energy will solidify in your mind that, yeah, it wasn't you. And moving forward, it will never be you again. That's never going to happen again. This is a total overhaul, a total transformation. I'm surprised the death card hasn't come out yet. Yeah, I feel like you're turning away from romantic love for the time being. You're needing to integrate self-love, and doing so will ensure that the next person that comes towards you will never be able to get away with giving you less than what you give yourself. Like that just will never happen, baby. That just will never happen. Let's pull one more card. Let's see what we have. Yep. Look at this. You cannot make this shit up, you guys. Look at that. It's like the Phoenix rising, okay? And I feel like you are going to be cultivating a great deal of abundance for yourself, you guys, by way of this heartbreak. It does look like it turns into a little bit of coinage. I just have to be very honest with that, okay? The options are endless. You can do whatever you want with this energy. You are the magician. Okay. 7 of Cups. So your options are endless. Your options are opening up. It's going to be up to you whether or not you go towards something new, but something new is coming. And it is the Ace of Wands. So it could be a fire sign for some of you coming towards you. This is somebody that you're going to be extremely attracted to. And this is someone who will be able to show you the right way to do this shit, okay? I don't get you that you're rushing. You're never going to do that again. You've learned a major, major lesson with this person from the past, but there's also a need to relinquish control over how things move organically in the future as well, and to not hold this new person accountable for what the past did, okay? Or yourself. They said flip this card over. See, we have the Lovers, right? So you're going to have lots of options in love, you guys. Okay. I also feel as though this is going to be a very adventurous time, whoever this person is coming in. For some of you, this will be the catalyst for your older energies, karmic cycle, because they want to have a conversation with you. But for some of you, I feel like you closed this chapter. It's been closed. You cemented it. They cannot even find you on the GPS. You're not even in this galaxy. So they will very much so be in their 4 of Cups energy, feeling as if they've missed an opportunity, feeling as if they've missed a huge opportunity. Okay. The fact that you've actually decided to move forward might actually shock them, okay? And it's going to send them into this 5 of Pentacles energy. That rejection is what leads them down to the abyss of the dark night of the soul. Ho, get your life together. And you're winning with the 6 of Wands. I do feel like this is a win for you, okay? Whether you want to go towards love or not, love is here. I feel like tons of options are showing up in both money and love, okay? That you will be able to take advantage of. So things look up for you, you guys. They are signifying that this person's next steps, the older energy, their next steps are going to be to come forth towards you to have this conversation. Now, there is a great deal of you who need to have this closure conversation, because that's what you've been ruminating over in your mind. If you have not been ruminating over the lack of closure, then that is not for you. Then you are being led to move forward and move ahead and allow this older energy to go through their karmic cycle and go through their own death of the ego. Okay? Doing so, choosing yourself and doing so leads to this transformative energy. The Fool, the Ace of Wands, the Lovers, the 6 of Wands, right? 6 of Cups, that's a soulmate. Okay? For some of you, that is either an actual person, okay, a soulmate, one who you will have a great chance of spending your lifetime with, if that's what you want. And for others of you, it looks like a career path, a career choice, or some form of hobby that turns into a lucrative career that feels like you're in love. It's like, if love was a job, it would be this job. Okay. It doesn't even feel like work, but I've made the most money that I've ever touched in my life. That's what that is giving. So let's get some advice for you. Okay. I'm going to pull it from the Wisdom of the Oracle. As I always do, if you've gotten something from this message thus far, please click the like button if you have not done so already, as well as the subscribe button. If I'm your cup of tea, then do that. So give us advice for the collective, please, Spirit. What advice do we have for the collective? We have, look, no place like home. That's that comfort zone, right? So you are being led out of your comfort zone. You may have gotten quite comfortable with how your life is now. They're wanting to elevate you. They're wanting to give you more. They're wanting to present you with new opportunities, but you have to move beyond the current situation, okay? If it's the current situation is going to be on a spectrum, is what they're saying. For some of you, it's very dark over here, and they're wanting to illuminate you. They're wanting to bring you light, right? Look at all these illuminated cards. But you have to meet them halfway and take the first step with this Fool card. We also have To the Sea. Okay, so let me read directly from the book. Okay, this is going to be your advice from the divine, your spirit guides. Okay, if you've resonated with this message, this is the energy that you need to tap into, recalibrate, add more of, etc., etc., etc. Take it as it resonates. This is the energy that they are presenting as your advice in order to propel you towards this winning cycle. Okay. So, no place like home. The essence of this card, guys, is authenticity. Comparing home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit and being comfortable in your own skin. So it says, when you act in an authentic way, you command the world to reflect back to you exactly what is in your highest good. Your business choices, your relationship choices, the investments you make, and the creative projects you immerse yourself in are powerfully on point. Why? Because when you are fully yourself, radically accepting everything in your journey to date, both successes and failures, you will see the divinity in all things. Abundance is a natural progression when you experience this kind of authenticity. That gave me goosebumps. The number of that card is 50. 50 brings down to 5. 5 is ultimate change. It could even signify transformation. We then have card number 7. That's me. Yeah. 7 is a very spiritual number, you guys, okay? And it is To the Sea. So this To the Sea card, before I tap all the way in, I do remember mentioning traveling, moving abroad, moving to another destination. Some form of travel may definitely be in the plans for you, or that is something that you're going to feel guided and intuitively nudging you to do. It's definitely adding to the quality of life that will feel very dreamy for you, is what they're saying. So if it's not something that you've thought about, this is a sign that they're needing you to think about this avenue, or taking this avenue towards your new life. All right. Look at Spirit right there in the background. Do you see it? Up there. Yeah. So the essence of this card is being in flow, returning to source. Yes. Recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. It says, isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? This card reminds you that everything that you are going through, or reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunities formed by the perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you as you flow like a river into the sea of life. It goes on to say everything seems to work out when you stop scrambling and allow the sea of opportunities to wash over you and wake you up to your most prosperous potential. To get into the flow, you need to address your beliefs about abundance and money. The true meaning of your personal currency lies in your skills, your talents and abilities, and most important, in your core beliefs. Everything flows from your inner world and is reflected in the outer one. When grateful to serve, you align your prosperity consciousness with a higher consciousness. You can expect miracles at this time. Whoa, okay. Everything you need will come to you easily. They are wanting to meet you halfway here, guys, okay? So things are looking on the up and up. This is for those of you who are needing encouragement, who have been going through a hard time, a tough time. And for those of you who have just been experiencing stagnation and didn't realize that it was this heartbreak, that it was this relationship that has kind of been adding a blockage to the things that you actually want. Okay, so that is what I've gotten. Whoa, what a powerful and impactful message. I hope that you have gotten something from this. For those of you who have resonated with this, I'm wishing you all the very best of luck as you journey forward towards the abundance that you are rightfully deserving of. Okay, please click the like button, guys, as well as the subscribe button. Leave me a little comment. Let me know down below what this meant to you, if it meant anything at all, or just a little hey girl, hey. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Let's go. Bye.